What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. For those of you new to the channel, my name is Vince Warburton and this is VW Fitness. I do lifestyle and fitness videos every single week. And today's video is a very, very exciting one because as you guys can see here, my Ghost package has arrived. Now, for those of you new to the channel, I've done a lot of different reviews on Ghost products, as you guys can kind of see here in the background, but I've been waiting all year, all 2019. It is finally June 20th. I'm shooting this the day it came in. I literally had to push a couple videos that are ready to go till next week because I really wanted to give this a try and get this video up as soon as possible so that you guys could learn as much as you can about this product. So we got the trusty scissors here. Now this is the latest Christian Guzman v.3 Preworkout review. We're gonna do a full unboxing here. They limited the amount of pre-workout tubs you could order to 4. So in this case, I did maximize. I did pick up 2 of the CG V3 shakers as well. It's a good day here, so we're actually gonna use this today because it only seems fitting to do that. I just can't tell you how excited I am for this. I'm so excited. I have never tried the Christian Guzman collab in the past, the V1, V2. The reason for that is I just felt like it wasn't very different from the current Legend that's out. I did the Sonic Cherry Limeade review, check out that card here, and the only thing that really changed with V1 and V2 was just more caffeine, really. I didn't really notice any significant ingredient changes or the scoop size getting bigger, but in this case, V3, huge. It's huge! On this channel, I like to break it down into 3 different categories, regardless of what we're talking about. So yeah, guys, number 1 on the list is always price. And this comes in at $49.99 a tub, which is on the higher end. But if you hit that 20% off coupon, which I will let you guys go out there and Google search Ghost Lifestyle 20% off coupons. There are plenty of influencers, athletes that have those coupon codes. With that discount code, essentially you're gonna get $10 off. So it's gonna be about $39.99. $39.99 is a really good price in my opinion. That's gonna rank right at like a 4 out of 5 for me. Within this tub, there are 20 servings, and that seems low, right? And that's based on 2 scoops, okay? Most people probably don't need 2 scoops. Today, I'm not gonna take 2 scoops. I'm gonna do 1.5. That's kind of my sweet spot, I feel like, in terms of actives that are in here. Always look at labels, guys. Always look at what you're ingesting. I can't stress that enough. You know, just because it has a flashy label like this or any of these other ones, you know, make sure you know what you're putting in your body. Today, I'm gonna do 1.5 scoops. I have not tried this out. Like I said, it just got here today. I'll give you guys a quick peek here. There's so many actives in here that there would be some clumping that is just kind of natural. Now, typically compared to most of their other pre-workouts, don't really see any clumping at all. We are gonna dig in here. There's definitely like some moisture in here, I can tell, because it's kind of like a paste. Not really a paste, but you know, it's not just coming right out like a typical powder. We're gonna do 1 scoop here. So 1 scoop here. And I'm gonna, like I said, today I'm just gonna do 1.5 scoops. Keep your finger on that top. Talked about that before. Now, number 2, we always like to talk about the ingredients, if it works. So obviously, like I like to talk about the ingredients first. I'll go hit a workout, I'll come back and I'll kind of tell you guys my thoughts. If I felt any tingling, my heart blowing out of my chest, those sort of weird things, you know, that sometimes pre-workouts can give you. I did do no blender bottle as usual, and this is kind of the color. Now, this color shaker is kind of like a grayish color, so I did bring the glass out so you guys can see the coloration. So we'll go ahead and pour a bit into there. It's kind of a greenish yellow kind of color here. Mixability, pretty dang good for the amount of clumping that was within here and that I think a lot of people are used to. It actually did pretty well, I'll be honest. Let's give it our initial taste test here. It tastes exactly like, and for those of you that follow Christian, you've probably already seen this, but it tastes exactly like lemon lime Gatorade. It's very smooth. I don't taste any grains or anything like that. It tastes like a sports drink. It is a little bit, I would say, just a touch more limey. Let's go ahead and go through the label. We got a big upper day we got to get through today pretty quick. We got a lot to do today, but like I said, 31 grams is 2 scoops. That's the serving size. I'm just gonna talk about if you were to take 2 scoops, if you guys do one, which I would recommend you start off with, obviously split these numbers right in half. Start off with the beta alanine at 6.4 grams. And you're thinking, damn, that is a lot. Yeah, that is a lot. 6.4 grams is probably the most I've seen in any pre-workout, unless I'm doubling up scoops or anything like that. In terms of serving size, that is the biggest. Now they are unique in this sense. They have added this Carno Prime. And this is the first product allegedly in the world that has this in it, and it basically reduces those tingles. They have 1.28 grams of that Carno Prime in here. Next up, we got 6 grams of the L-citrulline fermented, which is more than enough. That's an efficient dose. Even if you take 1 scoop, that's 3 grams. All right, so then they have 2.5 grams of betaine. That is an efficient dose. I talked about this in my last video. Studies have shown that 1.5 showed an improvement in workout performance. So obviously getting 2.5 more than enough. Next up, we got 2 grams of the glycer pump, and then we move right into the energy side of things. And this is where obviously a lot of companies will variate and change things or not even tell us. They do a fully disclosed label, which I appreciate. Thank you, Ghost. 2 grams of taurine. Most pre-workouts I say have like 1 gram, 1.5 grams. So obviously, 2 grams more than enough. Alpha GPC, 1.2 grams. Again, on the higher spectrum. Caffeine, 274 milligrams. Obviously that's for 2 scoops. So split that in half. You're only getting like 137? Yeah, 137 milligrams. They got 100 milligrams of the neurofactor and 60 milligrams of the bitter orange extract. And then they as well put in 100 milligrams of the estrogen. Estrogen is kind of one of those interesting ingredients that I've been seeing a lot more and more with a lot more products. It's allegedly helps with absorption of all those actives that we just talked about. And so, I think it's interesting. I think it's gonna be something that we see in a lot more products. In terms of actives, in terms of the full label disclosure, I'm gonna give it a 5 out of 5. So yeah, we talked about price, 4 out of 5. And in terms of taste, mixability, I give it a 4 out of 5. I'm not a huge lemon lime kind of person. This seems kind of wide spectrum appeal to a lot of people that don't necessarily like some of those outrageous flavors and those things that maybe one person might like and another doesn't. I give it a 4 out of 5 still though. It tastes really good. The mixability is on point. So we'll stick with that. All right guys, so I'm gonna go hit this workout, smash this back, and we'll give you my final thoughts. And yeah, we'll see you guys here soon.
1 hour later.
All right guys, time to give you my final wrap up of the Ghost CG V3 pre-workout. That is a mouthful.
You're tongue-tied!
So I thought it was really interesting. It has the Carno Prime in it, which is again, this anti-tingling thing to help combat the beta alanine. And so I really wasn't expecting any sort of tingles, but I actually did. It was kind of interesting. On my way over to the gym, I did get some of that, a little bit of the tingling feeling. Nothing out of the ordinary, nothing extreme. Definitely more toned down than some of the other higher 3.2 gram beta alanine scoops. So pump was really good.
Blood is rushing into your muscles, and that's what we call the pump.
Focus was really good. The mind-muscle connection today seemed to work really well. I worked in a pretty high intensity, really quick workout, 45 minutes, and I was out of there. But overall, I give it a go. If it comes out again, I would highly recommend that you guys stock up on this. So I think overall with my ratings on this, I would give it a 4 out of 5 completely overall. I think it is a little expensive if you are doing 2 scoops. If you're not, then it's right in that medium line. The taste and the flavor breakdown was good. Tastes like the lemon lime Gatorade, which is kind of cool. And the effectiveness and the ingredients, the full disclosure label, I gotta give them a 5 out of 5 on that one. I think it's gonna be dependent though on how much you take of this. I would highly recommend probably taking at least a 1.5 scoops to 2 scoops just to get the amount of caffeine that most people are looking for. So if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you smash that thumbs up button, hit the subscribe and bell for notifications. And as always, we'll see you in the next one.